And here at Nationals Park, we don't have flyovers, we have flybys. U.S. Army Day here at the ballpark. Trevor Williams' career 1-2, 10 games, 5 starts against Miami.
This is a guy that was a second-round pick of Miami back in 2013, now facing the organization that drafted him.
Luis Arraez, who was 0 for 12 with a walk and 2 strikeouts in Seattle, in the midst of a season-long 0 for 15 slump. 3-2 now to Arraez. There goes the 0 for 15, a base hit right back through the box, and he is on to start the night. Soler 2 for 7 with a home run, and they pitched around him in Seattle. 5 walks.
The 3-1 offering misses. It's a walk for Jorge Soler, and the first 2 men are aboard for the Miami Marlins.
De La Cruz 2 for 7 career against Williams. One of those 2 is a home run.
And the pitch swung on, hit of the air to right field, toward the line. Lane Thomas coming in into his left. He makes the catch. Runner at second tagging. Thomas' throw is going to be too high to be cut and not in time at third. And because it couldn't be cut, Soler goes into second base. So that's not a good throw by Thomas that time.
So second and third now for Jesus Sanchez.
Had that unbelievable game-saving robbery of Eugenio Suarez on Wednesday.
Kind of like that. It'll get down for a base hit. Soler's rounding third. Throw from Dickerson is off the mark. 2-run score, and Sanchez heads to second, and he got around the tag. A 2-0 Marlins lead as Jesus Sanchez drives in the first 2 runs of the game. As Sandy gets ready to make his 14th start of the season. Great against Chicago Saturday afternoon. ERA still high because there have been those outings where there's 1 bad inning.
And Lane Thomas, this is probably the biggest nightmare he's had against any pitcher. 9 strikeouts, career 0 for 15 against this guy.
And they came up together, Bob, in the Cardinal system. He said, Sandy is a problem for me. So let's hope that changes tonight.
Well, that ball's well hit. Right center. See you later, Lane Thomas. A problem indeed. First career hit against Alcantara is a long oppo homer, and he's the first Nat to double-digit home runs this year. Talk about a reverse jinx.
How about that?
And Luis Garcia, prior to that swing, was 1 for 15 against Sandy Alcantara. So a couple of guys exorcising some demons here in the first inning.
Here's Jeimer Candelario.
That ball is hit well. It's going to plug the gap in deep left center. It's cut off by Davis, and that'll keep Garcia from scoring to tie the game.
And into second with his 18th double of the year is Jeimer Candelario. And Joey Meneses coming up. Meneses had a rare day off last night. He's 0 for his last 9, 6 of his last 23.
Breaking ball hit well out to right center. Sanchez after it. We got 2 runners moving up here.
It's a sacrifice fly for Joey Meneses. And just like that, the Nationals have leveled this ball game at 2 here in the bottom of the first.
And here's the third baseman, John Birdie.
Birdie out toward right field. Thomas glancing back, and he'll have to play that one off the base of the wall. Birdie will slide into second base with a leadoff double.
Abrams throws out Stallings for the first out here in the top of the second inning, but now the Marlins have a man in scoring position. That's Birdie at third base with 1 out.
Hot shot to short. There's definitely a play at home, and K-Bird is waiting for the runner Birdie, and he'll be tagged by Candelario. 6-2-5 on the fielder's choice.
And now it's up to Luis Arraez, who banged a single into center field in the first inning. That snapped an 0 for 15.
As well, and now this one is hit pretty well to right, and that is gone. How do you like that? Second homer of the year for Luis Arraez. A 2-run shot.
Well, I think he saw his average kind of get in the 370s. He said, hey, I got to get back to 400 again. How about that? A little fastball upstairs, and he turns on it.
So 2 down, nobody on for Jeimer Candelario, who doubled in the first inning.
He's going to go right center this time. Sanchez trying to cut it off, and he will. But with 2 outs, Jeimer thinking 2, and he's in there. Double number 19 for Jeimer, the gamer.
Here's Meneses looking for the 2-out hit. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball right side. Past the diving first baseman Gurriel. It's into right field. Candelario coming home, and he's going to score. It's an RBI single for Meneses, just out of the reach of the diving Gurriel. It's now Miami 4 and the Nationals 3.
Davis is safe. If Williams does not touch that baseball, that's probably an inning-ending double play picked up by Garcia that would have gone 4-3.
Marlins have 2 on for Arise. Hey, how about a 3-hit day? Coming around third and scoring is Stallings, an RBI single for Luis Arise. Marlins back to a 2-run lead.
Arise just punches it right through the shortstop hole. And how about the wheels? Might have to get some oxygen after this, but he scores.
Nationals trailing 5-3. Here's C.J. Abrams with 2 outs. Smith at first.
That ball well hit, deep center, heading for the wall. It's going to one-hop and go up in the air. Dominic Smith around third. The throw home is on line, but late.
And in at second with an RBI double is Abrams. It's now Miami 5, the Nationals 4. Thomas had the leadoff homer in the first, a ground out in the third.
There's a long one to left from Thomas. It's going to one-hop the wall and tie the game. Lane Thomas, second extra base hit of the night. And the Nats, the scrappy Nats, just keep coming back.
Thomas had been 0 for 15 against Alcantara. He is 2 for 3 tonight with a homer and a double.
Robles has a 1-out base knock here in the bottom of the 6th inning. And that might chase Sandy Alcantara out of this ball game tonight. Ball's not even back into the infield. And here comes Skip Schumacher.
Visibly frustrated before heading back to the clubhouse.
Here is Luis Arise, top of the order due up for the Marlins here in the 7th.
How about that? Another 4-hit day for Luis Arise. Remember so long ago when he was 0 for 15?
Seemed ages ago.
It did.
And how dare he do that?
And the Marlins have first and second now with 1 out here in the top of the 8th inning. This is the game this season that some way, somehow, when it's all said and done, the Marlins have found themselves in the win column. Here's a swing at a ground ball hit back up the middle. Abrams flags it down. He bobbles it. Ball's in center field. Here comes Gurriel. Throw comes in towards the plate. A catch and a tag. Ball gets away. The ball gets away. Gurriel slides in safely. And the Marlins take a 6-5 lead here in the top of the 8th.
I don't know that I've ever seen a throw come in towards the catcher and skid like that. Not get any sort of hop to make it an easier play.
The Marlins have 10 hits, and Luis Arise has 4 of them this year. 4 games with 4 or more hits, which is tied for the most in baseball. Into right center, drops in for another base hit. His second 5-hit game of the year.
You just have to laugh. I mean, you see John Jay over at first base. He laughs the same way. I mean, this is a breaking ball. Nice level swing, goes down, watch his eyes, stays on the ball, serves it in the center. It just makes it look too easy.
A.J. Puck, so he will try to close out another 1-run game for the Marlins. And this is his 20th game of the year, 7 for 8 in save ops.
And a breaking ball dumped into center. The Nats are still alive. Luis Garcia, a 2 for 5 night.
And Jamer Candelario will be the batter.
Candelario has 3 doubles today, grounds out to end it. It's a Marlins win. Another 1-run win for the Marlins. They are now 18-5 in games decided by a run.